Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're doing a very fabulous today. So today I'm going to do a fall look using the Urban Decay Naked Palette, the limited edition one that just recently came out. I have my old one from like well over 10 years ago. And to me, honestly, I feel like the quality and the look of the palette, how it is on my eyes, is exactly how it was back then. I haven't watched, surprisingly, I haven't watched any YouTube videos on this new released limited edition one. So I have no idea if the YouTube community and the makeup community is saying that it's a good palette, if the formula is the same. I don't know what they're saying, but to me personally, I think it's just as good as the original, and I am super, super enjoying it. I've already done 2 videos with this particular limited edition palette. I'll link those below. And the look I'm gonna do is a look that I used to do way back in the day. One of my favorite looks. In fact, I wrote it down on paper. And you have to forgive me. This is not my own creation. I didn't make this makeup look up. I do not remember the name of the YouTuber. I didn't write it down because back then I didn't think it was gonna be important. But here I am. Whoever you are that did this look, here I am redoing it. So if by chance anybody catches this video and knows who it is, I want to give that person props. But before I get into it, I want to introduce myself. My name is Carrie. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you like my content. Give this video a thumbs up. It would really help out my channel. I would very much appreciate it. And for those of you who already subscribed, you guys are the best. I have the best subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your support. You guys are wonderful. All right, so I'm gonna do it exactly how I wrote it down, but I do think that this particular palette, you guys, it's gonna be perfect for fall. I think this is gonna be a great fall palette, and my goodness, please, can the fall weather just come just a little early? Just a little early. I'm in Florida and it's been hot. I need the fall to come. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into Buck. I'm gonna go into Buck and I'm gonna take a Rephr 16 and I am going to put that as my transition shade. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put that as my transition right here. Yeah, the fall weather can't get here soon enough. Oh, you know what? Oh man. Okay, you guys, hold on. All right, I just cleaned my brush and I think this brush was a little wet. All right, let me go for a different one. I'm gonna go for a Rephr 15. Let me just make sure. Okay, that one's dry because I see some patchiness right here, and that is not this palette because I have used Buck in both of my other videos and it went on perfectly. Okay, I'm gonna try to blend this out. Yeah, all right, let me put this. Oh yeah, okay, I can see the my fault, my fault, my fault. All right, crisis averted. All right, I'm gonna just do the best that I can. I'm gonna do Buck on this side here. All right, so the Buck color is on, and now I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's called Hustle. I'm gonna take a Rephr 14. Hopefully it's dry. I used a quick drying brush cleaner, so I'm surprised that they weren't dried yet, but maybe I didn't wipe it off good enough. I don't know. Anyways, so this is gonna go in my crease. I'm gonna put this in my crease, and you know what? I'm going to put it, it also says here, put it in the outer V as well. So that's what I'm going to do. I would not generally put metallics in my inner or my outer corner, like my V area and into my crease. But for some reason, this palette, it works. The quality is just so, so good. I may even go get another one, to be honest, just so I'll have it. Okay. Oh, that looks so beautiful. All right, I'm going to take the Rephr 15 that I was using. I'm just going to kind of blend out a little bit. All right. And now I'm going to go do that on this side. All right, so now I'm going to take some glitter glue. Back then, I wouldn't have known to use glitter glue, but these days I know better. So I'm going to use AOA Studios Tacky Base. I'm going to put that all over my lid right here. I'm going to take a Refer 28 and I'm going into this shade right here. It's called Toasted. And I'm going to take that and I put Toasted on the outer half of the lid. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Toasted right here. Ooh, and it is so pretty. That is a beautiful color. I wonder if it would be better with my finger. I mean, it's going on just fine with the brush. I just wonder, I'm going to use my finger on this side. I'm wondering if it will just add a little bit more brightness with my finger. Let's just, for fun, for science. Honestly, I don't think so. I think it was the same either way. So a brush or finger, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to kind of clean up with a brush right here. Sometimes you have a little bit more control with a brush than you do your finger. So pretty though. Okay, so now I'm going to take a Refer 02 and I'm going to go into Sin right here, and that is going to go on the inner part of my lid is what I wrote down. Yes, it's offering a little bit of brightness. The inner lid. I'm wondering, let me look at my little piece of paper because I wonder if I'm putting this in the inner corner as well. It doesn't say. Maybe back then I didn't know how to do an inner corner, but I'm going to take whatever's left over of the Sin and I'm just putting it in the inner corner. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. All right, so now we have to darken up this outer V, and I do know I'm going to take Dark Horse. So I'm going to take a Refer. Yeah, I'm going to take a 01 mini, and I am going to go into Dark Horse right here. Yes, right here. Dark Horse. Gonna darken it up just a little bit right here. And then we'll move on to the lower lash line. Yeah, I do remember this palette. I feel like I am remembering that this is just as good as the, as my original one. All right, so I'm going to take the Refer that I was using. I'm going to just blend out just a little bit right here. Okay, now I'm going to go do that on the other side. All right, so now let's highlight the brow bone. I'm going to go into this shade right here, Virgin, and I am using a Luxie small angled brush to do that. So pretty. So beautiful. Those are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous eyes. All right, so what did I say about the lower lash line? Oh, you know what? Okay, I was supposed to put Half Baked in my inner corner. Oh, well, all right. I might be able to still do it. All right, anyways, I just didn't look good enough. All right, whatever. All right, so we're gonna smudge Dark Horse on the lower lash line. I should have known I was gonna smudge Dark Horse under there. I don't know why I didn't do it when I was already in the outer V area. All right, so let's take a Refer 13 mini. I'm gonna go into Dark Horse. Let's smudge under the lower the lower lash line. Okay, so the lower lash line is done. Okay, so I am gonna go in, I'm gonna go in with Half Baked on the inner corner. I'm just gonna put it on top of the Virgin or the Sin color that I put in the inner corner. But what I'm gonna do is I am gonna add a little bit of glitter glue. Not my original glitter glue that I use on the lid, the tacky base. I'm gonna use the Pat McGrath. This is their Intensify wand or something, Intensify Eyes. This is just an overhyped glitter glue, but the one thing that's really nice about it is that the way that it's shaped, it's like a pencil. You just click it to bring it up, but it'll go perfect like in the inner corner, like in really small spaces. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try not to pull up the sin color that I put in the inner corner, but I think adding that gold from Half Baked is going to help pull out a lot of these colors that are on the eye already. Half Baked, I'm going to take a rougher 13. I'm going to go in real gently and I'm just going to tap it in. I'm going to kind of buff it out. Ooh, that's pretty. It's just adding a little bit more brightness and a little bit more metallicness to the eye. Metallicness, is that a word? Let's do that on this side. I think that's so beautiful. And it does. The brightness in the inner corner of the eye is kind of bringing out some of the shades that are a little bit darker on the rest of the eye. But ooh, what a nice, beautiful fall eye that is right there. Very, very nice. All right, so now what else am I supposed to do? I am supposed to add some liquid liner. So I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. liquid. This is, I think it's called Expert something or another. I can never remember the name. It's the easiest name to remember and I just can't remember it. Expert something. I'll link it below. I'll link it below. All right, you guys know how I feel about liquid liner. It can go from beautiful to disaster in like 0.2 seconds. So you have to really concentrate. All right, so that's what I'm going to really try to do so that I don't mess my eyes up. Here we go. All right. All right, that's all I'm doing with that. I don't care if it's not even. Your eyeliner, especially liquid liner, it's never going to be even. I don't know how people get it even. I don't know. AI, I have no idea. I have no idea. They just have a steadier hand than I do. Okay, that's all I'm going to do on that eye. Again, it's not going to be even, but it is good enough. It is good enough. When you're doing your makeup, people are looking at you. I know I got my eyes halfway closed because I don't want the liquid to bleed into my crease. But when people are looking at a whole picture of you, they can't see any little mistake that you've made. You can see the mistake, you know it's there, but nobody else notices. They're looking at the whole picture and the whole picture looks really beautiful. So go easy on yourself, you guys. All right, so that is drying down. I'm gonna line my top, do I want to do the bottom? I'm gonna tight line. I'm gonna tight line with my black eyeliner. This is Pacifica, or the brand Pacifica, and it's just a coal black pencil. So I'm going to do the tops and the bottoms. I didn't say that on the paper, but it's just something that I would want to do now to kind of amplify the look a little bit. Okay, guys, the eyes are done. I just went ahead and did the mascara after I tight lined. I used the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick. And then as I was doing the, as I was doing my mascara, I was like, I'm missing something. Okay, I need to contour and blush and tie this whole fall look together. So I'm going to use the Cali Contour kit from Smashbox. I am going to bronze the face. I'm probably just going to use both of those shades, and I'm going to use my Anissa tapered highlighting brush. I use it for bronzing. So let's do that really quick, and then I'm going to use the blush that's in there as well, because the blush is really nice in there. Okay guys, the bronzing is done, but I accidentally dipped my brush into the blush, and so that's why it looks so reddish. That's why it looks like really deep red, because I put blush on there. So then I use this to try to, you know, but anyways, it is what it is. So that's why that looks a lot more like a brick red. So anyways, now let's go into the blush for real, on purpose, not by accident. Super, super, super pigmented. I'm using an e.l.f. Duo complexion brush. Such a good brush, but I am scared. Okay, I'm afraid that I had put too much on there, but let's just, we go with it. Going with it. I feel like it's super low, but I think it's just melting in with the bronzer. Oh my God, those are some bright cheeks. All right, you know what? Let's blend. I gotta blend it. I gotta blend it out with a clean brush. Let's see if we can add some of this kind of brickish red around the face. Okay, it's not looking too bad. All right, you know what? Let's go for the whole shebang. I'm gonna highlight. I'm gonna go in with the Jaclyn Cosmetics Loose Highlighter and Extra, one of my favorites on the planet. A shame her company went out of business, because these are great. But anyways, this is a beautiful, beautiful highlight. Woo! All right, hold on. I gotta calm it down. Okay, pretty. Okay, now that calmed it down. That really calmed it down. All right, let's do this side. Let's go in a little lighter. So beautiful. All right. Do a little boop, 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 boop. You know what? Let's contour the nose. Why not? Kind of even everything out. Ooh, too much booping. All right, so now, hello, bright Cupid bow. Super. Send help! Send help, please! Oh my God! All right, that's okay. That's lips. Let's go in. We're moving to lips. We're moving. Okay, Fenty Beauty. Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Sticks. This one's in, God, if I can see it, Spice Cold. This one's in Spice Cold. So darn beautiful. Let me just, ooh, that is going to be so nice. It's going to tie the look all together so beautifully. Not lining or anything. Ooh, 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 ooh. Matches the blush perfectly. Matches the blush perfectly. One of the things, or one of the companies for Black Friday that I've got my eye on, Fenty Beauty. I've got my eye on Fenty Beauty. All right, I need to clean myself up. All right, time to spray the face. I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte. Mine's in a travel size. That's why it looks small. Okay, guys, the setting spray is dry. It's time for me to show you the final look. Okay, you guys, this makeup look is complete. That is using the new Urban Decay limited edition. I guess I can't really call it new. It's the original, but it's a limited edition that they just brought back. But anyways, the Naked palette. Doing a fall look. One of my favorite looks from really like long time ago. One of my OG looks that I used to do with my old original. I think it's going to be a great palette for the fall time. I think the eyes came out so beautiful. It's just like how I remember. So you guys, if you've had your eye on this palette and you missed out on it before, to me, it's a great palette. To me, it's the same good formula. It's not the same formula because they had to modernize and, you know, revamp it. And it's a possibility that the company that did the original one just isn't around anymore, or those types of formulas just aren't available anymore. So, but it's still very good quality in this new limited edition one. I don't know if I can even call it new. It's still the original, but anyways, I think you guys know what I mean. I have a feeling, I always say wait for a sale, but I have a feeling that because it's limited edition, I'm not sure if it'll ever go on sale, to be quite honest. But if you can get your hands on it, I do highly recommend it. Anyways, you guys, comment below. Tell me what you think. Do you like my eye look? I know I went a little heavy-handed with the blush, with the Cali Contour Kit, with the bronzing and stuff, but I think for the fall time, this will be very appropriate. And it's really, really pretty. Those eyes are super pretty. So anyways, do you agree with me? Comment below, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.